So one of the projects I've been working on is cleaning up my vegetable garden. And so far I've done 6 of my beds. I still have this other half to do. Kind of want to cut back that foliage from the daffodils. And I gotta go back there and get my jello twig dog under control. Um, Clean up a little bit so everything can have room. How beautiful that white Jula is. The bees are happy over there. Let me just get a little closer. So the jello dog, twig dogwood, is doing great. I cut it back a lot every year, and he just loved this space. There's sweet Peruvian winners. Paprika rose is beautiful. We love the trim and the food that I gave it. And then the bees over here are nice and happy. My caryopsis is coming back. Look at the bees just loving their life and doing their beehive thing. It just rained, so they're coming out to look for pollen and do their thing. Everything is beautiful. There's a Wagila back here that's blooming gorgeously. My jujube, Lee jujubes, flushing out. Can't wait to get some of that fruit. It's delicious. Over here, this is gorgeous Wagila. It's just amazing. I just can't get enough of it. Oh, my lavender is coming back nice and beautiful. This one over here, this is just one lavender. I bought like a couple of, I said like a 4-inch pot, and look at this. It's huge. And then I have to clean up my greenhouse, which I haven't been using as a greenhouse, more like storage for the winter. But yeah, I gotta clean this up, put this stuff away, clean up this area. But everything else is blooming beautifully. This is Baptisia. I have 2 of them over here, which is gorgeous. Some of my bulbs that are coming back. Just have to kind of top the soil, clean this up, plant it up. My apricot or tangerine, I think it's apricot, is full of fruit. It's beautiful. All right. So back to where I started. I clean up the beds over here. I'm using this one over here specifically, just 1.5 as a cut flower garden. I still have more flowers and stuff that I have to plant on that area, but for now I put some snapdragons over here, the tall ones in the back, the short ones in the front. I put some zinnia seeds in the back. Hopefully I get some zinnias this year. They're always reliable for me when I put them to seed. I got some celosia over here. Gaillardia, I think is this. No, this is calendula that reseeded itself. So hopefully I can get a plant or 2. There's 3 little starts there. And then this is some salvia that's coming back from what I planted last year. I love it. I got 3 colors of celosia. I have pink, red, and I also have a yellow, which is beautiful. And then I got the new day mix of Gazania, something like that. It's just to make the bed pretty. In the bed, which I can smell from here, I have some lemon verbenas. Hold on. Lemon verbena back there. I planted 2 because I read that they get quite big, and I would like it to take this whole spot over here. I didn't plant anything binding this year, so it's fine. I think this is good. I did plant a whole bunch of bulbs of, oh my god, I forgot the name of it. But yeah, they're coming back up. I did some cucumber in the back, in between my lemongrass, and I also did some tomatoes over here. I have the lemon boy tomato. I also have the beef master. Surrounded by flowers. It's gonna be beautiful. This is my grapevine, my youngest grape. I don't see any fruit on it, which I don't mind because she's still a baby. But over here, I put a couple of cucumbers, slicing cucumbers on here. Then in the back, there's a reseeding pumpkin of some type there. So I'll use it even for decoration. I put more senior seeds in the back too. My beautiful Westernland rose is starting to bloom. And it has a whole bunch of buds. I think it's beautiful. I wish I could donate this tree. I might want to keep it. I want to donate it. I don't know. I probably want to decorate it for Christmas. I didn't do it last year. I think I want to be like the little Christmas tree. It's just too big for my garden. I don't have anywhere to put it. Now I just use it as I can. I have to work on this garden bed. Like I said, pick up all this mess. My other Baptisia is doing good. And my Bathsheba, she's full of buds. I cannot wait. And she's grown so beautiful. This is basically his second season here. First year all the way. I have a couple of blooms that I cut already. But this is a gorgeous flower. Look at this. Wow. Can't get enough. Can't get enough till I can see my whole arbor full of blooms. Still cleaning out here. That's what I'm gonna do as soon as I stop recording. My window box is gorgeous. It's just we had some horrible rain just now, and all the flowers are down, but it's cute. My vine, I planted this for it's a yellow trumpet, orange trumpet, I don't remember. I did this for the hummingbirds. It hasn't flowered yet. I still have to clean it up though, and clean up that corner. I'm not gonna go too far this way because I still have to clean my little pond. But my Princess Alexandra of Kent is doing gorgeous, along with the little clematis right next to it. But I'm going back into the veggie garden. On this side I have a clematis. And I also have TC in Georgia. Can't wait. I just planted it a few weeks ago. Not even a few weeks ago, like a week ago or so. It's full of buds, but I wanted to take this side of the arbor. I think it'll be nice. This side of the arbor with this in Georgia. This side of the arbor with the Baptisia. I planted a few things down here. I'm limited because it creates a lot of shade since I have my apple tree over here. And this is my whole raspberry patch, which is very happy where it is and overproduce every year. And then my big blackberry bush in the back. The dahlias I planted, most of them are coming back, which I'm happy about. I also planted some St. John's wort. I'm trying to be as specific with a plant as possible. Like I want to have herbs, I want to have fruits and ornamental, but everything has to have a purpose. You know, I'm limited on space, so I want to make sure that I have everything that I love. Of course, I have hydrangeas. My Pinky Winkies standers. No, they're not Pinky Winkies. They're something else. I can't remember. And another St. John's wort. Over here, my little garden beds, my 4x4, I have on the outside, I planted some rosemary. Then over here, I have some thyme because I wanted to creep all over the place. Same as down here, I put some ajuga there and right under this Baptisia because I definitely, next to my lavender, I definitely want it to create like a carpet so all these little weeds can go away and, you know, take over it. This is basically my peanuts and peppers plant. I have some yellow peppers, red peppers, and then I planted peanuts in the front and one little thyme. I think it's gonna be nice and delicious. I have a volunteer down here, a volunteer celery. Then over here, I have some lemongrass. Like I said, I love tea, so I'm planting as much stuff for tea as possible. I have some marigolds and some big garden sage. On this bed, I have more St. John's wort in the back. And I have a couple of hot peppers. I got to unearth them because the pine shavings is covering it. But I also have more celery in this corner. I have a marigold. And I also have curly parsley. Over here, this is my puppy. enjoys looking at the ducks and the birds so much, I left this space unplanted. And I also want to have access to, gather my blackberries over here. This blackberry tree is insane. It's so happy. And he's sending out so many more shoots. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I love the fruit though. I still have some frozen. But this is my little raspberry patch. I'm always pulling out from my garden beds, but I don't mind it. I give them away. I more do go over here so I can create a little carpet so when my dogs are hanging out, they'll be fine. A couple more volunteers. My girls are in there enjoying their life, eating. My little flower pots, they look gorgeous. They're just beautiful. My new beehive, they are very happy. They're extremely happy. And my little guard dog down there, he loves a little nook to stare at the birds. Over here, I transplanted one of my climbing roses from the front where I put a Lady of Shalott to this area here so it can cover the chicken coop fence. Then I have some bee balm as perennials for the bees over here. I did some hibiscus that I bought at the plant sale for the Master Gardeners in Ocean County, which I'm a part of. And I also have in this bed more peppers. This is cubanelle, just sweet peppers. And I also have a sweet red bell, just one. And in the back I have tomato. These are the Jet Stars tomatoes. So I have 2 Jet Stars back there and 2 Super Steaks. So tomatoes. I also put some basil in between them and marigolds. In the front here I put some, forgot the name of this flower, but it's a pretty little blue film. And then some thyme, another hibiscus. There's some volunteers, pumpkins in the back. I don't know what type of pumpkins they are because we threw all our pumpkins here after the season. So hopefully we get something I could use. Over here, I have another arbor gate that I have to figure out what I'm going to put it. But all my trellis in the back, I got some sweet peas. No, snap peas. Yep, snap peas. In front of it, I have 2 super sweet 100 that I'm going to try to train on the actual arbor on this side of it. Then I have more hot pepper, some cayenne pepper, and other type of hot pepper because I want to make some hot pepper sauce this year. The one I did 2 years ago was delicious and everybody loved it, so I'm going to make more. I have more oregano over here, another marigold everywhere, marigold and basil everywhere. A volunteer celery. I put some black-eyed Susans over here, which I love. So it's one in each corner along the fence over here. I mean, this bench. So I got a black-eyed Susan here and a black-eyed Susan over there. Everything is just gorgeous. Another volunteer pumpkin. I'm gonna let it do its thing. I pulled out a whole bunch actually. But look how gorgeous this flower rose is. It's a climbing rose. It's just amazing. It's doing great. I can't wait. It took the trim and the fertilizer like a champ. But it's rainy. I'm probably going to go into the studio and work on repotting some of my roses that I have in pots. But in the meantime, this is a quick update on my vegetable garden / cut flower garden. I'm going to get it done sometime this week when it's not raining. I got to take the weeds out of that area and put a rose in that corner and clean everything up. Trim these hydrangeas. They're not really doing much, but I love them. They bloom red. Hey, it won't kill me just to have them there. Maybe one day they'll bloom again. All right. So I won't go in the chicken coop because I have a big mess in there. Well, not me, the chickens. But they're happy. There's some happy girls. You got the ducks and the chickens and the guineas. Everybody's doing their thing.